Hey everyone, Greg here with Carid.com and welcome back to the shop. And in today's video, we're checking out another killer set of taillights from Morimoto. This time it's their XB Sequential LED taillights for all 16 to 18 Chevy Camaros. These taillights are for the Camaro owner that wants to update their dull factory lighting with modern LED technology, as well as give their vehicle a unique and custom look. So here they are, guys. These are Morimoto's XB LED sequential taillights for all 16 to 18 Camaros. Now to kick off this video, let's look at the styling of these taillights. And unlike other aftermarket taillights, they can have a loud and obnoxious styling. Morimoto designed these Camaro lights to be modern, subtle, and sophisticated. And believe it or not, this design was actually inspired by the Lamborghini Aventador. So, I mean, if the inspiration came from the Italians, it's gotta be classy, right? But in all seriousness, guys, for me, if you didn't know it, these taillights almost look like a factory OE option, which is just one of the many reasons why I love them. The arrow-shaped design flows beautifully throughout the light, and quite frankly, these taillights look right at home on our Camaro. Now, the lights that I have with me today are their black housing with red lens option, which are a perfect fit for Camaro owners out there searching for somewhat of a factory look that will look right at home with the factory third brake light. However, if you do want something that's a little bit more custom, Morimoto also offers these taillights in a black housing with smoked lens. And it's also worth noting that as radical as these taillights may look, they meet all DOT, SAE, and FMVSS 108 standards, so they are 100% street legal. But the style of these lights isn't complete without seeing them light up. Now, for your standard running lights and brake lights, all three of the arrow-shaped LED bars will illuminate at the exact same time, giving the rear of your Camaro a killer look at night. But by far, the coolest feature of these taillights is going to be that sequential turn signal. Now, with just the flick of a switch, you're going to get that amazing looking flow of light that you would expect from a sequential turn signal. Now, for some reason, you love the style of this taillight, but you aren't really a fan of the sequential feature. Don't rule them out just yet. Now, Morimoto designed these taillights to function both with and without the sequential feature by simply just plugging in a simple connector. Now, speaking of connectors, now that we've covered all of the styling and lighting functions of this taillight, let's go ahead and talk about what it takes to get them installed. And the great part about these lights is that they are completely plug and play, and there is no additional wiring necessary. Everything will plug directly into the vehicle's factory harness. Now, to get started, open your trunk and remove the trim panel secured to the rear cargo area by the latch, and then the panel inside of the trunk behind each taillight, as well as the other two trim panels above each taillight. Now that you have access to all of the mounting studs, remove the three nuts holding the taillight to the body of the car, pull the light gently, and then disconnect the factory wiring and remove the light. Now, before you install your new Morimoto taillight, now is the time to decide if you do want the sequential turn signal function or standard blinker. Now, if you want the sequential mode, you need to leave this connector unplugged or plugged in if you do want the standard blinker mode. Also, if you are purchasing these taillights for a 2018 model year Camaro, you will need an additional adapter harness for these to function correctly. Now, just make sure that you select the 2018 adapter harness on our site before you check out, just to make sure you have everything that you're going to need. Okay, now that you have your turn signal set, plug in the new Morimoto harness into the factory harness, secure it with the three factory nuts, reinstall all of your trunk panels, and that's it. It will take you 30 minutes tops to completely change the lighting in the rear of your Camaro, and the end result is well worth it. Well, everyone, that's going to wrap up my review today of Morimoto's XB LED sequential taillights for all 16 to 18 Chevy Camaros. So, if you're looking to enhance the style and lighting performance of your Camaro, and you've liked what you've seen here in this video, head over to Carid.com right now and check out these killer-looking Morimoto LED taillights for yourself. And as always, I'm Greg from Carid.com, and I'll see you guys next time.